Welcome to the Get Rich or Cry Trying show. Let me tell you, I've been broke before. Broke! I'm talking ramen noodle diet, borrowing gas money from my mama broke. It was rough, man. I learned the hard way that money doesn't grow on trees, no matter how much you yell at your empty wallet. But guess what? It doesn't have to be that way. We're diving deep into the 10 financial mistakes that are keeping you stuck in a financial headlock. Avoid these pitfalls and you'll be on your way to financial freedom, baby. Not having a budget. You're driving blind, people. Managing money without a budget is like driving with your eyes closed. You might get lucky for a minute, but you'll crash eventually. A budget is your financial GPS showing you where your money is going. Imagine you're at an amusement park. You wouldn't hop on every ride without checking your tickets, right? No. You'd end up crying because you can't ride the biggest roller coaster. A budget helps you prioritize your spending. Without a budget, you're just throwing money at things. But with a plan, you're in control. You know how much is coming in and going out. It's like having a superpower, conquering your finances. Trust me, I used to think budgets were boring, but everything changed. It's about making your money work for you. So get yourself a budget. Your bank account will thank you. Living paycheck to paycheck. Don't be a financial hamster. Let's talk about living paycheck to paycheck. You know what that's like? It's like being a hamster on a wheel. Running and running, but never actually going anywhere. You're stuck in this endless cycle of working, getting paid, and spending it all before you can even blink. Imagine this. Your car breaks down. Boom. Unexpected expense, but you're living paycheck to paycheck, so what do? You panic, you scramble. You might even have to borrow money with those crazy interest rates that make your head spin. It's stressful, man. Breaking free from the paycheck to paycheck cycle is all about building a financial cushion. That means having some savings tucked away for emergencies, unexpected expenses, or even just to treat yourself without feeling guilty. Think of it like this. You're building a wall between you and financial disaster. Every dollar you save is another brick in that wall, making you stronger and more secure. So ditch the hamster wheel, my friend, and start building your financial fortress. Not saving for emergencies. Don't get caught with your pants down. Life is full of surprises, and I'm not talking about the good kind, like finding a $20 bill in your old jeans. I'm talking about the "oh snap, my car needs a new transmission," or the "my landlord decided to raise the rent" again kind of surprises. That's what it feels like to have an emergency without an emergency fund. Having an emergency fund is like having a financial safety net. It's about having peace of mind, knowing that you can handle whatever comes your way. Start small, even if it's just $50 a week. Every bit counts. Before you know it, you'll have a nice cushion for those unexpected expenses. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Chapter 4. Carrying high-interest debt. Stop throwing money away. Let's talk about debt, that sneaky little monster that loves to suck the life out of your finances. Carrying high-interest debt is like trying to run a marathon with a backpack full of rocks. You might make some progress, but it's going to be a whole lot harder and take a whole lot longer. Imagine this. You buy a fancy new gadget on your credit card. You tell yourself you'll pay it off next month, but then life happens. You miss a payment, and then another, and before you know it, you're drowning in interest charges. It's like a financial quicksand pit. The longer you carry high-interest debt, the more money you're throwing away on interest payments. That's money that could be going towards your savings, your investments, or even just a nice dinner out without the guilt trip. Make a plan to tackle that debt head-on. Start by paying off the highest interest rate cards first, and then work your way down. It might take some sacrifice, but trust me, getting out from under that mountain of debt will be worth it. Chapter 5. Ignoring retirement savings. Don't be a burden on your kids. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Retirement? That's like a million years away. But let me tell you, time flies when you're having fun, or even when you're not. Ignoring retirement savings is like forgetting to put gas in your car and then being surprised when it runs out on the highway. Imagine this. You're old and gray, retired and ready to enjoy life. But you didn't save for retirement, so now you're stuck living on a fixed income, eating ramen noodles and clipping coupons. Don't be that person. Start thinking about retirement savings now, even if it's just a small amount each month. The power of compound interest is real, people. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. You want to be sipping margaritas on a beach somewhere, not asking your kids for a loan. So start planning for your golden years now, and you'll be thanking your younger self later. Chapter 6. Impulse buying. Put down the credit card, ninja. We've all been there, right? You're walking through the mall and bam! You see something shiny and new and your brain goes haywire. Before you know it, you're swiping your credit card and walking out with a bag full of stuff you didn't even know you needed. Impulse buying is like that annoying friend who always convinces you to do things you'll regret later. You're on a budget, you're trying to save money. But then that little voice in your head whispers, "Treat yourself, you deserve it, don't listen to that voice." Next time you're tempted to make an impulse purchase, take a deep breath and walk away. Give yourself 24 hours to think about it. Chances are you'll realize you didn't really need it after all. Remember, every dollar you spend on something you don't need is a dollar that could be working harder for you somewhere else. So be strong, resist the urge, and keep your financial goals in sight. Chapter 7. Not investing wisely. Don't let your money sleep. Listen, keeping all your money stashed under your mattress might make you feel safe, but it's also like leaving a delicious plate of cookies on the counter and expecting them to multiply. It's not going to happen. Investing your money is like sending it to the gym. It comes back stronger and more capable. Imagine this. You invest your money wisely and it grows steadily over time. You're earning interest, dividends, and watching your wealth build. That's the power of investing. But here's the catch. You got to do it right. Don't just throw your money at the latest trendy investment. Do your research, diversify your portfolio, and consider talking to a financial advisor. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about making smart, informed decisions that will benefit you in the long run. So, get that money off the sidelines and put it in the game. Chapter 8. Not having financial goals. You can't score without a goalpost. Trying to achieve financial success without setting goals is like trying to play basketball without a hoop. You're dribbling around, shooting aimlessly, and wondering why you're not getting anywhere. Goals give you direction and purpose. Imagine this. You set a financial goal, like buying your dream home, and you create a plan to achieve it. You track your progress, celebrate your milestones, and stay motivated because you know what you're working towards. That's the power of goal setting. Your goals can be big or small, short-term or long-term. The important thing is to have them and to write them down. Having clear financial goals will help you stay focused, motivated, and on track to reach your full financial potential. So what are you waiting for? Grab a pen and paper and start mapping out your financial future. Chapter 9. Lifestyle inflation. Don't let your ego spend your money. You know what happens when you get a raise? You feel like a boss. You want to celebrate, treat yourself, and maybe upgrade your lifestyle a little. But here's the thing. Lifestyle inflation is a sneaky beast. It creeps up on you slowly, and before you know it, you're spending more than you're earning, even with that fancy new raise. Imagine this. You get a promotion and a nice pay bump. Instead of saving or investing the extra money, you start spending it on fancier dinners, designer clothes, and maybe even a new car. Suddenly, you're back to living paycheck to paycheck, but now you've got a bigger hole to dig out of. Don't let your ego spend your money. Just because you can afford something doesn't mean you have to buy it. Focus on building wealth, not just appearances. Remember, true wealth is about financial freedom and security, not about keeping up with the Joneses. So be smart, be strategic, and don't let lifestyle inflation sabotage your financial progress. Chapter 10. Not seeking financial advice. You don't have to go it alone. Listen, I get it. Finances can be intimidating. Sometimes it feels easier to just bury your head in the sand and hope for the best. But here's the thing. You don't have to be a financial expert to manage your money well. There are people out there who can help. Imagine this. You're feeling lost and confused about your finances. You don't know where to start, what to do, or who to ask for help. But then you decide to reach out to a financial advisor. They help you create a plan, answer your questions, and guide you towards financial success. It's like having a financial coach in your corner. Don't be afraid to ask for help. There are financial advisors, coaches, and resources available to help you make smart decisions and achieve your financial goals. Remember, you don't have to navigate the complex world of finances alone. Reach out, get informed, and take control of your financial future. Now go out there and conquer your finances. So there you have it, folks. The 10 financial mistakes that are probably keeping you broke. But here's the good news. Now that you know what they are, you can avoid them. It's like dodging a financial bullet, except instead of ducking, you're making smart choices. Remember, Taking control of your finances doesn't have to be scary or complicated. Start small, be consistent, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. You've got this. Now, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more financial wisdom from yours truly, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below letting me know what financial topics you want me to tackle next. Let's get this money.